We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It'll be Conquest baseball action this evening between the Bambinos and the Blue Jays. Atlantis attempts to add another stronghold. Next. Seared down the first baseline. Pierce with a great play. It's in time.
In the second spot tonight.
Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. High pop up. Travis is there for it. And that ends the inning. So it's a 3. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Griffey waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Kevin Pilar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Batting third.
Josh Donaldson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show. Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are two good pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone. Striding into the box, Steve Pierce. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he takes ball one. 1-0 pitch is a changeup that runs high 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. In the air out to left. After it is Kane. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs come across. At the plate, Daniel Murphy. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway.
Daniel Murphy.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Well, he knew he was going to get a changeup right there. You could tell he's sitting on that the whole way. You don't hit a first pitch changeup without looking for it.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back in standing. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The 2-0 pitch. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks, and guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back singles.
Batting 8th, catcher.
So coming to the plate, Stephen Vogt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Wellington Castillo will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Low for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
And this one's in the dirt. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. No count. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now both runners on the move. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and he'll just hang on as both runners move into scoring position now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Once again, a 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 37.
Now in the box, Dave Steve, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. They get the force at the plate. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Wellington Castillo will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Wellington Castillo.
Troy Tulowitzki is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses 2-2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here's another 2-2. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He was really making him work.
And he'll finally just.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And I'm looking at the catcher, Wellington Castillo. In other words, Beef Wellington, get it? Vin Scully turned me on to that one. But hey, I'll tell you what else is really starting to beef up for him is that his offense has really come along as he got older. He could always catch, frame the ball, and make throws to the bases, but the offense has made him a different type of player.
Russell Martin now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt and turn one over for you.
And that's in there for strike one. 2 out with the man at first. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Mike Bolsinger, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alcides Escobar. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. In the air now out to right field. Carrera's there. 1 out.
Center fielder number 24. Ken Griffey.
Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Digging in to try it again. J.D. Martinez. He popped out in his first trip. In there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And that misses for ball 1. This is in the air to left. Moving under it, Morales. And that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Hit to short. Escobar fields it cleanly, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Center fielder number 11.
Riding in once again, Kevin Pillar. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Griffey is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 20.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And the changeup is way low that time. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Goldschmidt is there for it, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Swing hard liner to left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits. Usually hitting the long ball. You look at that column that says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Here comes the first pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. In now is Lorenzo Cain, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Nice pitch right there. You got him out in front on an off-speed pitch, and you know what? Right there, you know he's looking fastball. Runner at second. He wants to drive something in. Really anxious. He took his aggressiveness and used it against him.
And the runner will get back standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw. And the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Stepping into the box, Wellington Castillo. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Now at the plate, Steve Pearce. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
Troy Tulowitzki is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1-2, here it comes. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. A 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably won that out.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one. And the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance. So he's our top player of the game.
2.